Hello everyone, and welcome to Pearl S. Buck's home in Bucks County, Pennsylvania. Right now I am sitting at the desk and at the typewriter where Pearl S. Buck wrote The Good Earth many years ago. Thank you for inviting Pearl S. Buck International to be a part of this celebration with you today. We are honored to be included in this commemoration of Pearl's 130th birthday with so many Pearl Buck scholars and enthusiasts. My name is Katz, and I am the President and CEO of Pearl S. Buck International. Pearl S. Buck was not just a Nobel and Pulitzer Prize winning writer, humanitarian, and activist. She was a human bridge between East and West, between China and the United States. She was born in the United States to American parents. She went to China as an infant and spent most of the first half of her life there, living among Chinese people, immersed in their language and culture. When she returned to the United States, she did not leave China behind. She made Bucks County, Pennsylvania her home, in part because the landscape reminded her of China. She considered China and the United States to both be her home. She wrote books set in China and other Asian countries about Chinese and other Asian characters, families, and communities. She introduced Western readers to the China she knew and loved, and she spent much of her second half of her life seeking to improve relations and understanding between the United States and China. In 1942, Buck and her husband, Richard Welsh, founded the East and West Association, dedicated to the cultural exchange and understanding between Asia and the West. Their work included public appearances, radio broadcasts, television and film coverage with international citizens, scholars, and celebrities advocating for peace and harmony through understanding and acceptance. And in 1964, Buck founded the Pearl S. Buck Foundation, now Pearl S. Buck International, to eliminate the injustice and prejudice suffered by biracial children and to promote cross-cultural understanding. Following Buck's death, 1973, then President Richard Nixon eulogized her as a bridge between the civilizations of East and West. Pearl Buck challenged us to look beyond physical and cultural differences, not to discount them, but to accept that every person's culture is a rich combination from which we can all learn. When we use the traditions and strengths of other cultures as resources, we enrich our own culture and lives. At Pearl S. Buck International, we continue Buck's cross-cultural, humanitarian, and educational legacy by providing child sponsorship opportunities, offering cultural and educational public programming, engaging organizations in diversity, equity, and inclusion training, and caring for her Bucks County home, now a National Historic Landmark Museum open to the public. Our goal is to continue Buck's lifelong legacy of bridging cultures and changing lives, and to introduce it to and encourage future generations to make it their own legacies too. As a tribute to her legacy, I have chosen a brief video clip about her life and the amazing impact she had on the world. So thank you so much for including us, and happy birthday, Pearl.